Welcome to the greatest playlist ever. Here are your hosts, Brooklyn Pete, Robin, and DJ Substance.
It is spring. It is baseball season, so we might as well do two, right?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach.
Today, put me in, coach.
I'm ready to play today.
Today we are without DJ Substance. Once again, you probably gathered from the last episode, he's got some things to deal with, so
he does.
We'll pick up the slack.
That's what we do.
Just like he would do with us. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So I got spring break coming up.
Oh.
As a teacher, that's kind of a big deal. So
it is a big deal.
Yeah. So when I go to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is it's like we'll be out like at 1 o'clock. Short day, and then that's it. I got the rest of that this week off as we go into Easter, and then the following week off. So
wow, you kids gonna do anything?
No, we
just
are
hang out?
Just relaxing. But on the 8th of April, so the week from next Wednesday, I have a knee surgery.
You do. I have it on my calendar.
So that'll be, we're doing some, I know we're going to go to Manhattan a couple times up until that point. Just try and do some springtime local stuff. And then it's just going to be 4 days of me just sitting in a chair, trying to rest. Doctor says it's going to be pretty straightforward. Should be stitches out in a week and all that.
Okay.
So,
all right. Well, PT, get you moving again.
Right. He'll give me some narcotics, so I'll do that for a few days and load up on some scotch, and it should be just fine.
Better living through chemistry.
So that's a chapter in my book. Are we out? Did we lose?
I think you glitched for just a second.
Looks like there might be an internet issue, but don't worry. It says, okay, we'll do the best we can.
Words.
Yeah,
okay.
We've been through this before. Pull the other leg, it plays Jingle Bells. So
great reference.
We have comments.
Oh, that's
you can probably guess who the comments are from at this point.
Oh, Corey and Arf Guy.
Corey and Arf Guy, yeah.
Yay.
Corey, in response to us talking about, I figured out who Corey was. Okay. The cat's out of the bag. I'm a relative, but that doesn't change a thing.
No.
Greatest playlist ever pod has become a new tradition to the weekly routine. It's just a great way to start our Monday. The song choices in this episode, which was episode 64, were phenomenal. I love that y'all are genre fluid. I was going to say gender fluid. Genre fluid. Definitely added them all to my library. Also, I Try by Macy Gray. What? Straight out of left field.
Yeah.
I suggest her album Stripped for a jazz version. So we were talking about listening to more Macy Gray. Stripped would be a good place to go for that. Excellent. By the way, the St. Paul and the
Broken Bones, yeah.
And the Broken. Yeah, I was singing that song all week.
It is catchy, isn't it? Right? Like I only know the sushi and Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else. Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah, so good. Thanks, Corey. And then Arf Guy, I agree with Corey. Great way to start the week. And sushi and Coca-Cola was a wonderful slap in the face. So
if you're going to get slapped in the face, it better be wonderful.
Yeah. I've been slapped in the face with a fish before, but not sushi. I voted for it, but come on, Macy Gray and Zeppelin in the same set?
Good work. Know.
Yeah. So
I know that Macy Gray took me back. That is a stellar song.
That episode was fun. That was fun. I liked. Had some good stuff there.
That was a good time.
Yeah. So that's good. Good. Thanks, Corey. Thanks, Arf Guy. Keep commenting. Of course, if you don't know by now, if you comment, we'll make you part of the show. So.
But almost famous.
Almost. I thought that was us. almost famous.
Almost famous. Yeah.
One of these days, we'll be almost famous.
Maybe.
Our life would get too complicated. I like it the way it is.
I don't want to be that famous.
A few more listeners would be great, but we have another poll to close. This is episode 33.
33.
And once again, I think you'll be happy because the Trivia Pursuit pie was pretty full. Just one omission.
No. Okay.
The songs were "Lean" by The National. Have you heard that one?
Only on the podcast.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that was on. That's the one that's on the sound. One of the soundtracks. One of those. What's that?
Is it to a game or a movie?
It's a movie. Jennifer Lawrence was the lead in this. It's a trilogy. It's from a book. She's
the Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, yeah. It was the fire one. She was
okay.
That was on that lean. And then Every Day I Write the Book by Elvis Costello and The Attractions. My Enemy by Churches with some Matt Berninger in there too. Commiserations by Society. All These Things That I've Done by The Killers. And Running Time by Crozet.
Huh.
Yeah, those are a couple of songs that a couple of new songs for me I got on that episode. That was Commiserations by Society and Running Time. And I added both of those. I like those a lot.
Nice.
The one that didn't get any votes was Lean, of course, a national song. National doesn't get a lot of love. But
no.
That's okay.
Time and place, it's fine.
Time and place. So coming in at 10% was Running Time by Crozet. I think it's Crozet.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Say it with authority.
By Crozet, Running Time. There we go. Tied for second again. These three had 20% of the vote, and that was Commiserations by Society, My Enemy by Churches, and Every Day I Write the Book by Elvis Costello and The Attractions. And with 30% winning the poll this week is All These Things That I've Done by The Killers.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and not a big surprise. It's probably the most popular of those. So, Every Day I Write the Book, maybe more popular. I don't know.
I think if a gun was held to my head, I'd pick Elvis Costello. But no shade to The Killers. They're delightful.
Yep. So that'll go on to the next round. I don't know if I've talked about. Does anybody know what that means by the next round? We talk about it occasionally.
Maybe not.
Okay, so this whole idea of the voting is, we bring our songs, and I don't like to be super competitive with music. It's music, you like some stuff, I like some stuff, somebody else might like some. Sherman likes other music, we all like different stuff, but just for the sake of class participation and a little bit of competitiveness, we put it up for a vote. Of the 6 songs that you listen to, you vote for your favorite, and the winner goes on to our next round. The next round is going to be roughly 10 to 11 years from now. But like we said at the beginning, this is my retirement hobby, and hopefully I'm still going to be around. And this is a great way to connect with you and DJ Substance. And so this little show has a plan. So after we've gone through my 2,000 songs, and right now we're at 7. What are we at? We are at 1,786 songs, and it's been a little, over a year.
Okay.
So yeah, and so it's actually less than that because I haven't taken a few songs off yet. But anyway, after we get that list is depleted, we will take those songs from each episode of that one, and we'll do this whole thing again. Yeah, and we'll vote again. I think we'll probably go to a 4-song format.
Okay.
And just we won't be bringing songs from each other. We're going to put them all on the wheel and pick from the list and do 4 songs again.
I like that.
Revisit those. You'll vote on those again, and that should be. I think that list is going to be about 700 songs, and if we do 4, that's going to get us down to a list of about 150, if my math is right. Maybe 175.
I'll take your word for it.
At that point, we'll send out that list, and you as the listener will have, we'll say 10. You pick your top 10. You pick your favorite 10 from that list. And then from there, we'll create like a top 100.
Thus the greatest playlist.
And then we'll do like a old school Casey Kasem countdown. We'll do like 100 to 95 one week, 95 to 90 the next week. That'll only be about a year.
I love that.
And that's how we'll wrap it up.
See, there's a defined goal. We're not just out here just shenanigans and hooliganism. I mean, there's a little, but nice. Yeah, and
so
actually,
if you're wondering,
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm saying, if you're wondering, well, why am I voting? What does that do?
Yeah, what do we do?
Yeah, when I say it goes on to the next round, it goes on to the next round. Now, hopefully, you'll still be here with us, and hopefully by then you've invited some friends, and it's a much bigger party. But right now you're on the ground floor, so
that's why it's important to vote. Please,
it's important to vote. Yeah.
Yeah, I was because a long-time listener. I'm catching up on the episodes, and I'm up to 51. And I believe it was that when you mentioned you were going to post on Facebook like the 20 that had made it through thus far. Are you still doing
that? I did that, yes. You did? I did that.
So I need to get back on the social media and look that up.
Yeah, I could share that with, so I, real quick, let's run through that.
So is the list at 20 now? Like how big is the list?
Right now, well, no, it's so that we just closed episode 33. So the list is we have 33 songs
33.
On there.
That's easy
on there now. Yeah, and we have... So we have Like the Weather by 10,000 Maniacs, Lost Weekend by Lloyd Cole and the Commotions. I'm going to go through these pretty quick. The Funeral by Band of Horses, Norwegian Wood by the Beatles, Changing by the Airborne Toxic Event, Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd, Fade to Grey by Visage, What Have I Done to Deserve This by the Pet Shop Boys, Starman by David Bowie, Novocaine for the Soul by Eels, South Central Rain by R.E.M., Under the Milky Way by The Church, Tour de France by Kraftwerk, Fairground by Simply Red, Virtual Insanity by Jamiroquai, Planet Earth by Duran Duran, Down by the Seaside by Led Zeppelin, Patience by Guns N' Roses, Disneyland by Dada, To Lose My Life by White Lies, The Great Beyond by R.E.M., Holiday by Green Day, Don't Do Me Like That by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Hoover Dam by Sugar, High by The Cure, Hold Me by Fleetwood Mac, Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes by Paul Simon, Penny Lane by the Beatles, Magnificent She Says by Elbow, Midnight City by M83, Lippy Kids by Elbow, and the last two from the last couple episodes. What were those? I don't remember.
You literally just mentioned one, and I'm like,
It was. See, this is why we write things down, because it's not going to get any easier 10 years from now. Drifting Falling by the Ocean Blue.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Was the last one. And then All These Things That I've Done by the Killers. So,
that is a great list.
Yeah. So as we fine tune it, these are some good songs that we're going to be playing in that second round. So stick around, kids.
Yeah.
And really, at this point, tell your kids to stick around, because and even kids you haven't even thought about may even be sticking around, because this is going to go a while. The trick is to stay alive. If we can stay alive, we'll be here. We'll be doing it.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay. I think we're ready.
All right.
Who's first today? I believe I am first.
Excellent.
Yes, I am first, and I'm going to go back to some 1970s top 40 AM radio, Casey Kasem stuff.
I like it there.
It's a band we played before in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
And this song is Wishing You Were Here. It's got a little beachy vibe at the beginning.
Yeah. Waves coming in.
Sleepless hours and dreamless nights and faraways. Ooh, wishing you were here. Heaven knows and Lord it shows when I'm away. Ooh, wishing you were here. road show in a different town on another time. Ooh, wishing you were here. Even though you're far away, you're on my mind. It's a heavy load, but I'll be by. Ooh, wishing you were here. Pay the price, make a sacrifice, and still I'll try. Ooh, wishing you were here.
There we go, from 1974. This is off of Chicago 7. This is one of those bands that heard throughout the 70s and 80s, and I never bought any albums by them. I didn't have any CDs from them, but then when I started putting music together and started to go back and listen to some Chicago stuff, God, I like that song and that song and that song. There's just a whole bunch of Chicago stuff that were part of my childhood in the background that I never really paid attention to, but I just really loved them, and a lot of good music from Chicago. So
I'll agree with that 100%. And in listening to this, yeah, it takes me back to being a kid and made me realize there's not enough Chicago in my life.
wow.
Yeah, I've never bought any of their music, but now I'm like, well, they got to have a greatest hits album. So
Oh, they have several greatest hits albums. Yeah. And,
see, more than one.
Yeah, definitely start with, pick out the super familiar singles. And they were putting out albums like every year. That was 74. They had one out in 73. I mean, just if you go to Chicago 6, it's Feeling Stronger Every Day and Just You and Me. That was the year before. And then this one has Call on Me, Wishing You Were Here. And then and they're not real fancy with the album names. They're Chicago 6, Chicago 7, Chicago 8.
I mean, they kept it simple, right?
They did. They kept it very simple. So, and that was Peter Cetera was usually the lead singer in Chicago. There he's singing that bridge part. The main part was from I can't remember the guy's name. Cath was
Terry Cath.
Terry Cath was doing the lead vocals there with Peter Cetera doing the bridge. Peter Cetera was pretty popular in the 1980s as a solo artist, but
I do remember his solo work. I mean,
Yeah.
who didn't? His slow jams were the legends of the school
Yeah.
dances.
Yeah,
high school
and in the
dances,
1980s, the Chicago. I'm trying to think of the songs from the 80s. They were "You're the Inspiration," "Hard for Me to Say I'm Sorry." Those are the classic 80s Chicago songs. So I tend to like the 70s a little bit more. It was a little bit more uh, soft rock and less pop rock. I know that's splitting hairs, but it seemed less commercial. But so yeah.
So I mean, definitely there's a difference between the two, and dare I say yacht rock?
Yes, I think they would fall under the
I
yacht
do
rock
like the
category.
yacht rock.
Yeah.
Although sometimes if I like tell Apple Music to make me a playlist, sometimes I'm like, that's not yacht rock.
Right.
It's like bands from the 90s. I'm like, absolutely not. If it's 1980 and beyond, you are not yacht rock.
Right.
Get out of my face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So.
Nice start. I love Chicago.
There we go.
I wrote it down. I'm gonna do some downloading today.
Okay.
You know, they're a great Sunday morning band, right? Get your coffee
They're very
out.
good. Yeah. Very chill. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like it. Nice.
Yeah. Good. What you got?
Speaking of chill.
What you got, Girl Wonder?
I know, right? With a question mark. We're workshopping it. We'll see.
Yeah, we're trying it.
Yeah, I'm trying it out. I might have to put my cape on, but if you watch The Incredibles, no capes. Anyway. Welcome to this, as she points to her head, kids. So my first song, this is back when I pretended I was a goth girl, but I hung out with a very cool goth girl. Mm-hmm. And it's 6 minutes and 16 seconds long, so I'm just going to start it now.
Okay.
I can talk over it because it's a heck of a long intro.
Okay.
This is a song called Driven Like the Snow, Sisters of Mercy. That was the Sisters of Mercy with Driven Like the Snow. Another just Sunday morning coffee, Saturday night bourbon, just chill.
Yeah.
Man. Very distinctive sound.
Very distinctive sound. And admittedly, we're probably not going to get everybody on that one, on board with that one. It's
okay.
It might be an acquired taste. But I don't know. I definitely went through my, I don't know if it was a goth stage, but it was certainly a Sisters of Mercy stage, late 80s, especially living in Germany. Whenever I went to any of the clubs, there was definitely some Sisters of Mercy being played. This was off of Floodland, wasn't it?
It is, yes. And that's actually the only album I have by them, but every single track is a keeper in my book.
Yeah, it's got this Corrosion.
My Reflection.
Yeah.
Who didn't dance to this Corrosion? Shoot, I'm still dancing to it.
Right.
That.
Yeah.
And, maybe it didn't come up in the shuffle, and I try to be honest with my shuffle, but yeah, definitely check out this Corrosion.
Well, it'll come up because yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But they, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to, Lucretia, My Reflection, I think is on there too. And
that's a good one too.
That's another good one. Yeah.
So
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, yes, this is from their 87 album, Floodland. They were formed in Leeds in 1980, and it's really, they only released 3, I believe, studio albums.
Yeah.
And the constant was the lead singer, Andrew Eldritch, and the drum machine known as Dr. Avalanche.
Yeah.
They're still touring. I just looked up their website. It's a lot of fun. It's very like old school and kind of snarky a little bit, but I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I like it. It says, this is the official site of the Sisters of Mercy. No frills, by the way. It's very like, I could make this website. It says, we are a rock and roll band and a pop band and an industrial groove machine. We are intellectual love gods. We make records sometimes. We play concerts sometimes. You're here anyway. But yeah, they are still touring. What else was I going to say? They stopped recording in the 90s due to a dispute with their record company at the time. Because the contract was with Andrew, the lead singer, and not the band as a whole. But once they were released from that contract, they never signed with another label or released any new material. But they still continue to perform live. So,
yeah, it's just a good. I like you said Sunday morning, which I didn't even think about it. Yeah, it's just very chill.
Yeah, just
even
relax.
The amped up songs are pretty chill. It's just and they're usually pretty lengthy, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
if it's good music, it can play all day. So. Yeah,
so like you said, very niche. It might not get any votes. That'll only hurt my heart a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Again, time and place. But yeah, it just takes me back to lacing up the old Doc Martens.
Right.
Heavy black eyeliner.
Yeah.
Thinking I was cooler than I probably was.
Right. Me trying to talk to girls and them looking at me like, I don't talk to people like you. Sorry.
You were talking to the wrong girls.
Sorry. I'm not wearing black today. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, it was very Germany. Yeah. Very much my Germany tours.
Yeah. Good stuff though.
So,
I'm glad I got exposed to Sisters of Mercy. I'm glad that you played it today. It's really good.
Yeah.
Like I had this album, so I know I've heard it, but I don't remember it. So I'm downloading it now. So
excellent.
Good.
Excellent. All right.
My second song is from 2009 from a band called Great Northern.
Oh.
And this is Houses, I believe. Yes, it is. Got to double check. Yes, Houses.
Just as it starts and leaves me wondering what we left behind. Told me
from 2009. That is Great Northern off of Remind Me Where the Light Is. And that is Houses.
I like that. I have their debut, but have not heard anything off this album. And it's a little different, a little edgier. I like it.
Yeah. We played, this is the second time we played Telling Lies before. And I have another song off this one. I think I have Driveway that's on this album. Band out of LA. It's mostly just two people, and I don't think they are together anymore. Who are they? They are Salon Bixler and Rachel Stolt. They are both listed as guitar vocalists, multi-instrumentalists. So if you're a multi-instrumentalist, I guess you don't need too many more.
Right, unless you're touring, and then who cares?
Yeah. So, I think we probably, because somebody shared that during our email phase. It's 2009. That's that target range. A couple. I got 3 or 4 songs from them. Weren't around a long time, but I like that sound.
I like it. All right, I'm gonna have to check that new album out.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny too. I was checking like my playlist. I'm like, I know this group, but I couldn't tell you one song off of it. So I need to listen to the one I do have. Yeah, no, I like that sound very much.
Yeah.
She's got a great voice.
Yeah, really good. Yep.
Yeah. Well, dreamy.
All right.
My next song is from a band that is possibly criminally underrated by myself as well. This is a song called Railwayed by Kitchens of Distinction.
Why was he kept away there?
band Kitchens of Distinction with the song Railwayed from their 1991 album Strange Free World. Criminally underrated.
I think you may be right. I think they are underrated. I don't know if I've heard this song. I think the song, because the album looks familiar, and I remember they were being played on 120 minutes. I think the song I heard was Quick as Rainbows. That was the one I was familiar with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you know what? I will admit I don't know their entire back catalog. But yeah, I've been listening to them like all day yesterday. I was like, just hit play. I dig them, and I'm sad I missed them, but I'm glad I'm getting to know them now.
Yeah.
Like on their Wikipedia page or whatever, it says like they're shoegaze, but I don't know that they fit that, to be honest. I feel they're more alternative rock. Yeah. And like definitely have that like college radio sound from the 90s.
Yeah, shoegaze needs to be, it's a little bit slower, I think. A little bit more shoegaze.
Yeah, because I'm not looking down at my shoes except to make sure I'm doing the right dance moves.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're let's see, who are they? Where are they from?
I thought they were English.
They're British, from Tooting, South London, formed in '86. So, and maybe that's why, right? Because we've talked about this before. Like bands from across the pond may not have like hit over here as hard, which again is a shame because they're kind of amazing.
Yeah.
They released 4 studio albums before disbanding in '96. But I feel like, let me keep digging, they got back together again in 2012. And it says they're still active, but the last album, they had a 2013 release.
Okay.
But nothing since then, it looks like.
All right.
Anyway. So,
but in their heyday, they were.
Yeah. So definitely a fun band. Check them out.
Yeah. I will definitely check. I've definitely downloaded this, and I want to go back and check out Quick as Rainbows, because I remember seeing this album, and I remember it being played a lot on 120 minutes, which that's where I got back in the day. 120 minutes is where I got all the.
I mean, that was it. What was that guy's name? Matt? The VJ?
Matt Pinfield was
bald guy. Yeah. Matt Pinfield.
He came after the guy with that first, the British guy. Dave something was the host for a while when this came out, because I remember him saying Kitchens of Distinction. Now we've got next up is the Smiths with
Dave Kendall.
Dave Kendall, yeah, yep.
Okay,
Dave Kendall.
Yeah, I just did a quick Google search. There's Matt Pinfield. Yeah. Aw, that was a good show.
It was, yeah. And especially if you were overseas, or not, actually, even if you weren't overseas, being in the States, that's where you got all of it, because everything else was the mainstream MTV.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah, miss those days.
So, yeah.
Are we closing out already? Is this song?
Yeah, this is number 3. Yeah.
All right. Going back to an album and a band that we just played a couple episodes ago. In fact, this song is the song before the previous song we played. This is Wave of Mutilation by the Pixies off of Doolittle.
Cease to resist, giving my goodbye.
short and sweet.
Yeah, not long enough.
Wave of Mutilation, off of Doolittle, 1989.
That whole album, cover to cover, front to back.
Yeah. Debaser, Tame, Wave of Mutilation. I Bleed is the one we played before. Here Comes Your Man. I think we played. Monkey Gone to Heaven. We played before.
Oh,
Yeah. So Gouge Your Ways, because it closes out at. Yeah. It's just one of the best albums ever.
I would agree with that.
Second album by the Pixies. Talked about it before, so I won't labor on about it.
Yeah.
But Doolittle. This one has kind of a surfer punk vibe to it. That Black Francis writes a lot about. He's from Boston. He's not a surfer, so I don't know where he gets this inspiration from. But it's just a great album, great sound. Wave of Mutilation.
And every single instrument is perfection. The bass, the guitar, the drums. All of it. Yeah. Put it on repeat.
On repeat. Yep.
Yeah.
And you can
And actually, like you were saying, I think 2 episodes ago, this is an album that needs to fill the room.
Yes.
Maybe not headphones, just crank it up and go about your day.
Yeah.
Love it.
Such a good sound. Yeah.
It really is.
So there you have it. You are hopefully voting now on one of those 6, again, another variety of songs.
Or maybe I could play my third one. I don't know. Jumping ahead, sir.
Shit. Pause. Edit.
Or don't. Leave it, because you know what? You're human. You're like, you know what? Maybe we're done.
We'll see.
And maybe we're not. We're
Maybe
almost. Almost.
I felt like this episode was going by way too fast. So,
we're at 53 minutes. But
it's because
we don't have the banter with the DJ.
With DJ, right?
Because I wanted to ask him, do you play Sisters of Mercy in any of your sets? I feel maybe he would.
I think he would.
We'll have to table that discussion until he's back with us.
Put a pin in it. All right.
So anywho, for my third song,
Girl Wonder, what do we got?
It's a band we know and love. We've played them before.
Everybody hold off on your voting. I was a
Please.
little bit premature.
Because this one might be it, but maybe not, and that's okay. I love them, and that's all that matters. Excuse me, but Brooklyn Pete, I know you love them as well. This is a group called the Marionettes, and this is Black Sunset.
Oh, this is new for me.
That's the Marionettes with Black Sunset.
So glad you played that.
From their 2013 Hit the Waves. Yes.
I have not heard that before, but it's just so familiar. Yeah. Download that.
Again, very comforting. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those bands. Like, I don't care. You tell me they got a new album, I'm downloading the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I did that. They just put a new album out. I know we talked about it a couple episodes ago, last year with Sworn. They don't mix it up too much. They are who they are. They own it, and they don't need to change a darn thing in my book.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's another good one. I'm downloading that. Glad I didn't cut you off. Glad I let you play that one.
Thank you very much. Yeah, whenever I do finally get my turntable, if anyone wants to share links, please do so on the Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
This will some of their album. Who am I kidding? All of them. I'm getting all of them.
Right.
Because I love them.
Do you have a set limit on the number of albums you're going to get?
Heck no, man. I got a government pension, no kids to put through college, nobody else to take care of. It's just me and the cat. I'm going bananas.
There you go.
Nope, no set number. Why? I'm not going to limit myself, Brooklyn.
Right. Why do that?
I'm not going to put nobody puts baby in a box. It was really a quarter, but anywho, I do what I want.
You do what you want.
Do what I want.
Yeah. Go crazy, girl.
I could keep going, but yes. So now the listeners have 6 brilliant, perfect, beautiful songs.
Yes, right.
Good luck picking one.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
Good range here again too. So
actually, it is quite diverse. Yeah. Looking back. Yeah.
It's kind of obscure, kind of do we got a hit in there at all? I don't think so.
What do you mean a hit?
Oh,
Chicago.
Oh yeah, it's Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but good.
Yeah, like you say, vote for what you like the most or hate the least.
Hate the least, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sometimes you're going to listen to say, I don't like any of these. Well, which one really didn't get on your nerves that bad? Go for that one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which one are you not like hitting the fast forward button?
Right. Yeah.
That's the one.
Why are we so pessimistic about our music?
I'm Gen X, so.
I'm a boomer. I'm the last year of the boomers.
I'm not going to hold that against you.
Good, because I don't feel like a boomer.
It's not who you are. It's not who you are at all.
It's who I is.
And you're right on the cusp. It was
not.
like you're Gen X. We'll take you.
Is that what I am as Gen X? I don't know.
Well, you are now.
There's so many of them now. I don't know what they are after boomers. Anyway.
I think Gen X is after the boomers.
Okay.
We're the forgotten generation.
The forgotten
latchkey
generation.
Kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about anything.
Right. That's probably the last of the good ones.
I think so.
Yeah,
because we grew up without the internet, without phones. I think we're the last generation.
There you go.
Yeah, and happy for it, because if I had social media, I might not have a government pension.
Yeah. I'm digressing a little bit. Now I try to have conversations with kids at school, and they can't hold a conversation. They'll ask me a question, and after about 3 words, they're looking around at something else, and it's like, hey, you asked me a question. Where are you going? Yeah,
the attention span is just not there.
They have none.
No, they can't socialize and interact properly. You're right. They don't know how to have a conversation.
Yeah, they'll ask me, Mr. Peterson, can you tell me what's going on with Iran? And I honestly say, I could tell you, but I'm going to start talking about it, and in about 12 seconds, you're going to start looking at something else. So, I have a pretty good idea what's going on in Iran, but you don't really care that much. So,
it's too
hate
bad
to be snarky, but that's how it is.
No.
That's old man coming out again. Are you damn kids?
You damn whippersnappers.
God. I see it happening.
But there are very distinct generational differences.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, or indifferent. Can't help it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway. Hopefully you were listening to our little side conversation as you were voting.
Yes.
And you voted already. And as we do that, as we wrap things up, let's talk about those. I forgot to mention Mod Snap Radio time. So Mod Snap,
Oh.
that's just me getting old. It's not you, Mod Snap. It's me. I just forget to mention you. You guys have been playing this since we started, so we appreciate it. And Mod Snap Radio is out of San Antonio, but it's, you can stream that from anywhere. They play us every Monday morning at 10 o'clock Eastern.
Love that.
So
Thank you, Mod Snap.
we appreciate it. But you can find us on Apple and Spotify and Amazon, and then we got the smaller ones. Let me run through the small ones because I like them. Pocket Cast, Podbean, Overcast, Good Pods, Castbox, Castro, and Metacast. Woohoo!
Yay.
Those record stores, small business record stores, go to them. And if you're starting your vinyl collection or anything having to do with music, find that small record store. I like going into those places and just kind of looking through what they got, and it's just kind of a good little vibe in a record store. It's usually pretty small, and they usually play some.
And the people working there are there because they want to
be there,
because they have
right?
to be. They are fellow musical lovers.
Yes, and they're probably playing some good music.
Love it. Probably.
Yeah. And I think that's probably that first impression when you go into a record store. If you're trying to find your record store, what they're playing when you walk in is probably whether or not you're going to get connected with that place or not. So
probably true. Yep.
NPR, public radio.
Yes.
We got our public radio stations that we listen to, and we like listening to them because they play what they want, not what they're told to play. That was one of the things I always hated about radio stations growing up, is that things got overplayed and things that, it wasn't music that the DJ wanted to play. And then they had to pretend that they liked it, Yeah.
Right.
It's always good to listen to a radio station where the DJ, you can tell they like the music that they're playing, and they're not told what to play. They play what they like. It's public radio. That's how we like it.
Well, yeah, and it made me think too. I digress a little bit, but not really. I was overseas for 8 straight years, and when I came back, iHeartRadio had bought everything. I was like, "What is this nonsense?" Right. Like prior to that 8 years, there was at least still some independent radio stations, but I immediately know.
Yeah.
No. So yeah, NPR, support your local public radio station.
Yes, absolutely.
Or not. I don't live in Vermont. Do I listen to them? Sure do.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't have to be local. Yeah. Just find one that you like. And it's kind of good to kind of find one from another part of the country and just kind of see what's going on. What's happening in Vermont? What's happening in Albuquerque?
Right.
Yeah. Expand your world a little bit, radio station wise. So, music is none of our business. They are putting out an episode about every week or so, and that's Dave and Jake. And they are interesting, informative, funny, and
hysterical.
And I think if you like listening to us, you will probably like listening to them also. Give them a shot. Give them a listen. Not that they need our plug. They're doing much better than we are, but listener-wise. But
I mean, they're kind of famous.
Yeah.
Michael Stipe follows them.
I think Michael Stipe follows them, yeah. And then Dave from The Music Is None of Our Business does reels that are also entertaining and informative, and he plays showcases an album either brand new or something that that he's had forever that he thinks that you would like, and plays a little bit. His co-host Noodle gives the lick or the stare or whatever cats do,
right. Noodle's very judgmental, and he's usually not wrong.
He's usually not wrong. Yeah. So if you find Music Is None of Our Business, look up Dave's reels. They are also entertaining. Vote. Find us on social media, on the Facebook, on the TikTok, on the what's that other one?
Oh, the Instagram.
The Instagram. The Insta. Yeah, I was gonna say Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter. I don't even know what Twitter is.
No.
So. But yeah,
like, love,
share,
comment,
comment, vote, be part of this.
Yeah.
Be interactive. Let us know.
We're going to do it anyway. Might as well make it fun.
Listenership is up, so we're happy about that. It continues to grow, and voting is growing. So it's steady. I would say slow but steady. But we love having you. If you enjoy listening to us, tune in every week. We're going to keep doing this, and hopefully you like the music we're playing. Hopefully you find something that you like that you never heard before, or just some nostalgia hits. And say, oh yeah, I remember that Kitchen Distinction song. Yeah. Or something like that. Yeah. So
nice.
And with that, Girl Wonder, we did all right.
Yay.
Closing out another one.
Just listen to music every day.
Listen to music every day. It's so important. I can't tell you how important it is. It's good for your heart. It's good for your soul. It's good for your mind. It's good for your overall health. Music heals. And
dance it out.
Dance it out. Dance it, yeah, sure.
Just be careful. Don't throw out a hip or anything, but dance it out.
Yeah, I can't dance anything at this point. I don't trust him as far as I can throw. Well, Ed, you shouldn't be throwing anybody.
With that hip or that knee, what was it? I love that we went to the same place without even mentioning it. Oh, yeah. I'm going to pull another pencil out of my hand. Ferris Bueller for those that don't know.
Yeah. You'll get your Ferris Bueller and your Raising Arizona references here.
Absolutely.
And here only. Okay.
Yes. All right. Have a great
week. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for voting. And bye.
Bye.